Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it right. Am I seeing this shit clearly? Okay, now I better hear them wallets popping because everybody's saying that they was with it. If there was a subscription service, I better hear them wallets popping right now. Cause look, they done brought it.
There's something in this liquor. Oh yeah, the air is getting thicker.
What's going on, my people? It's your boy 3MG back here with another video. Shout out to my boy Sid. Hit me with this link. All of a sudden, I'm telling you right now, the GMG podcast show is just the go-to. I'm telling you, saying like every time we mention something on this damn show, it ends up happening. Rumors, predictions. We just like on point with everything. We just be on that level of just accurate information, because somehow when we mention something, that week I ranted about Sony for no reason, just went off on them. All of a sudden about backwards compatibility and bullshit, we got backwards compatibility. Now all of a sudden it was mentioned on the show that, you know, PS Now, so, and this was mentioned multiple times too. I mean, we're not the only ones who've mentioned this. It's been mentioned across a bunch of other shows, you know, Team Green and mad other people, of course, all the time. But you know what? Right when, as soon as we mention it, I hear the news that PlayStation Now is coming out with a full year subscription. So far, I just see that it's a 12-month subscription for $99. And actually, it said that was a 55% off price. So it may be even more. Now, don't get me wrong. That's debatable. You can argue on that, you know, pricing, that price point, you know, if it's reasonable or not. Personally, if they would bring back, I'm talking about they need to really show off the library of games before I even make that purchase, or whether or not if the purchase is well worth the, you know, my wallet. Because for one thing, since it's a live streaming service, even though I have good internet, there's times my internet does flunk, and I don't know if the streaming would work to my advantage or work for my benefit. Will the games run properly? You know, there's a lot of things that come into this. $99 is not cheap. $99 doesn't come all the time, especially for those who are not, you know, fortunate enough to just purchase this service. But you know, I see here they're bringing it, and I see that they're bringing already, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like 9 games from WB. So you do have games like the Batman series, you have Injustice, you have Mortal Kombat, you got the game Fear. So I'm like, all right, they got some games dropping in here. So I'm actually, okay, they got Fear, but it's the single campaign. It's cool. This is all good and gravy. And they got games for the kids like Lego Batman and stuff like that, and Lego Harry Potter, Lego the movies and stuff like that. So I think that's cool. They're bringing in games. They're bringing in games here and there. But I don't think they can get my money just yet. And I'm going to be real honest with you. Not trying to sound like those fanboys and whatnot, but you got to keep it real. The day I see Call of Duty 4, excuse my phone, the day I see Call of Duty 4, the day I see that game listed on there, even Modern Warfare 2, keeping it real, the day I see Call of Duty 4 listed on there, it's getting my day one buy. It's getting this year purchase, getting this 12-month subscription. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a couple of other great games that I would love to see on that service be brought in. You know, it would take a lot of games to really just grab my attention, although I'm not going to be playing every single game. Of course not. But to know that we have options, yeah, they're going to get my money for it. I think, honestly, $99 is really a good price point, being real. I mean, I don't know if you're limited to how many games you can install, but to know we have the option now to choose however many games, I see that they're adding these games, and I believe it's going to continue with the games that are already inside the PS Now application. That's great. I don't mind. My only problem is, like I said, you know, knowing that PlayStation normally goes through their hiccups of connectivity and server issues, you know, I would just hope that it doesn't interfere as much, even though obviously it will. But I'm still pleased to see, like, okay, we're giving now more, you know, features to the PlayStation. Although, of course, money-hungry Sony motherfuckers, and the same thing with Microsoft. This is all just a cash grab. But yes, I want to see more games. I want to see more of an involvement with titles being brought to the PS Now. Will they get my money? Not just yet. Hopefully, I still have that 7-day trial. I'll try that out, but not just yet. I want to see how my games look. You know, not saying that they have to look good, but being that it's a streaming service, now I gotta hope for the best, for the, you know, best quality for my game to run at, hopefully. And I think it's running at 30 frames, which is not a problem. Not saying that's a problem at all, but just making sure that my games run right. They're not really glitchy, laggy. You know, they're playable. Paying $99, come on, that's not very cheap. That's a good price in my opinion. You know, it's arguable. You know, you could argue about that, debatable. good price. So what I mean, I want to know what you guys think. Is this something you guys really wanted? I know it was coming. You know, Prof mentioned this multiple times. Abel mentioned this multiple times. I myself even said that this was gonna happen sooner than later, and we just mentioned this like Thursday on the podcast show. So I mean, hey, and I think they may have a 3-month subscription, 3-month subscription. I'm not too sure yet, but it's starting December 8th. And hey, listen, it's coming, and I knew this was gonna happen. But so far, so good. I mean, it's just my opinion. But it's your boy 3MG. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. We're about to hit this 20,000 subscriber. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. But I'm out. Peace.